I kid y'all not. Every time I go to record, my dog gets up to go drink water. It's crazy. It's not like we were playing or something and I stopped playing with her so I could record. It's not that. What it is that she's just like a child. Like they have these, they know when you're on the phone. She knows that I'm recording. So she's like, let me go on over there and start something. I tell you. Okay, so we're going to get into this conversation. For all of the new ladies that are here, we do talk some smack and crap on this channel. And yes, this is Single Moms Conversations. But y'all know people be after us with the ruckus, right? They just do. Like they love messing with us sometimes. And I don't know why. So hold on. I'm going to have to bring the microphone up to my mouth because I don't want to be loud because it's early and everybody's still sleeping in the house and I could be kind of loud, right? So hold on 1 second, okay? All right. Okay, so I looked in the camera. I'm like, girl, you didn't even put your earrings on. Like, what type of show are we running here? What type of show are we running here? Y'all need to see your auntie with earrings, okay? You don't need to see your auntie without earrings. All right. Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of Single Moms Conversations with Kina. Day one listeners, big up yourself. And to all of the new listeners, new ladies here, thank you so much for being here. You could be any place else in the world, but you're here rocking with this OG. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified as to whenever your auntie is dropping another one. And yes, ladies, yes, this video, podcast, whatever I do is for us and by us. I am a proud single mother of 3 lovely young ladies, y'all. All right. Achiever, y'all. Now listen. This is my last year driving a child to school. Do y'all understand what that means? I have been doing this for 30 years plus. You hear me? Driving a child to school. Okay, so this is my last year. No more driver. No more. And I'm so happy about it. I am. This is like really the next part of my second life, if that makes any sense, because a lot of responsibilities are not going to be mine and they're being transferred over to my youngest daughter. And I'm so happy. Now, of course, there's mommy things that I'm still going to do. I will be their mother until even if I leave this earth, I'm still going to be their mother. Okay. So once you accepted the assignment of mother, you are just mother. Embrace it. Love it, baby. Love it, baby. Okay. They try to teach us not to love mother, right? But we're going to embrace the fact that we are beautiful single mothers and we doing the darn thing. All right. Okay. So it's Friday. I got to talk some crap. I have to. You know, sometimes you need to talk crap. It makes you feel good in your spirit and in your soul, especially when people messing with you for no reason, y'all. Auntie got a story, okay? And it happened this week. I know, you saw the title. You was like, what Auntie talk about? Well, what I'm talking about is that rise of the lonely male. Yo, that is real. It's real. And the reason why we're going to talk about it on Single Moms Conversations is because who you think they coming for? Right? Because somebody told them that we were the low-bearing fruit. Someone told them that, what they saying? In other words, our value goes down because we have children. Not because we are doing God's work and because we are replenishing the earth and not because, no. They basically are saying the most valuable woman on this planet is not valuable because she has children. That's what they tell each other, right? And some women believe that too, right? But that's what they tell each other. So when it comes to them being lonely or wanting company, wanting certain ahem, mhm, mhm. Who you think they're coming for? Okay, all right, beautiful girl. Who you think they coming for? What you gonna do when they come for you? They coming for you, okay? So this is why we talk about these things. Now, if any of you have listened to 382 of those podcasts, one of them, right? You kind of got a feel of how your auntie is. My mouth can be reckless. I don't got no father into my style. And meaning, like, I don't have no order to my style. I'm disrespectful when necessary. I'm polite when I'm supposed to be. But for the most part, sorry about that, y'all. But for the most part, what you give me is what you get. I don't believe in forgiving everybody. I'm not going to change, okay? I believe in accepting I have made a few mistakes in my life, but I don't believe that it's my job to forgive somebody who was wrong to me. I don't believe it's my job to like people who don't like me. It goes deep. It goes deep. It goes deep. Y'all know how I am, right? I just don't believe it. You turn your back on me, I go about my business, and I live life, and that's it. We keep it right there. Everything copacetic, everything good. Y'all know how I do. So trust and believe. If you see me acting a type of way towards somebody, they did something. Something happened. Something had happened. And I think y'all kind of got a feel of that based on the podcast, right? If I'm out here and I'm out to roll and I'm reckless with my mouth and all of this stuff, there's a story behind that. Because when I meet people, I'm level, I'm good to everybody until you show me otherwise, right? Once you show me how you are, I holler in, okay? Holler in. It's on and popping. Trust me. Ignorance is home sweet home to somebody like me. Y'all know who raised me, right? Right. But anyway. So this week, I really honestly forgot. I forgot that this is Valentine's Day is coming. Like, I completely forgot. And happy Valentine's Day to all the mommies. And shout out to the mommies who brought gifts and candies for their babies. Shout out to you, right? But I truly forgot. I just forgot. Why? Because I'm not dating. I'm not looking to date. I'm chilling, right? I have always been in some sort of relationship or conversationship or something with somebody, and I'm just chilling. I see a lot of nice looking guys. I say hi, they say hi, we whatever. We talk, and I keep it moving. Why? Because I'm chilling. See, you can't really mess with a lady when she in chill mode. Like, when she just chilling, she just look, I'm trying to exercise. Look, I gotta lose this stomach. I got a lot going on. I'm in school. I'm trying to figure out my next move, hoping it's a chess move. You know what I'm saying? So I'm chilling. Somebody asks you, oh, you see anybody? No, I'm chilling. I have a friend, she wants to date, and she's talking about how she want to date, she want a husband, she want this, she want that. I'm 52, I'm chilling. She got kind of like some like strange vibe towards me because I was like, I'm not looking. And she was like, really? No, it's good for you. It's what you want to do. I'm good. Right now, I'm chilling. Okay. Do I fear dying alone? No, because I'm chilling. Okay. You got to understand. When you chilling, you just chilling, right? So I'm just minding my business. So I had an ex reach out to me, and I was like, what is it that you want? Now, this was somebody where it just never really turned into a meaningful relationship. You ever have a relationship and it's not meaningful? Well, it wasn't meaningful. Well, not for me anyway. So, I mean, we stopped speaking and that was it. And I really didn't care, right? If that makes any sense, right? So he reached out. Oh, how you doing? Do you still live in North Carolina? That's none of your business. See, I don't tell people where I live and where I stay once we stop being connected. That's nobody's business. Like, why you want to know what state I'm in? Like, what, you paying my bills? So He's an ex. Like nothing developed from it, so there's no need for me to answer you. See, one of the problems I find is that people think we supposed to keep answering them. I don't answer people because you're not paying my bills. Okay, so that's when you get an answer. Okay, I don't care what state you live in. So I said, then, well, since you asking me all these questions, because I ain't answer him, I said, well, where you live? Like, what's going on? So he started talking about where he lived. I said, okay, so what is it? Like, you know, what's going on? Oh, I just wanted to know how you was doing. And then he proceeded to call the phone. Now, it was Super Bowl Sunday. It was Super Bowl Sunday. Kendrick just came on. Are you what's up in here? Kendrick is on. Do you understand? K Dot was doing his doom. Y'all know how K Dot tore it up. Ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way. I'm gonna talk to you when K Dot is on, okay? Come on now. Come on now. And I was gonna talk to him anyway. I'm with my girls. We watching the Super Bowl as much as we could understand it, and we cracking crab legs. No, 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 no. I'm chilling. Y'all understand? Your auntie is chilling. So I didn't pick up the phone. So his thing on the phone, in which I really thought I blocked him, but it's obvious I just didn't. I left it. I put a clown emoji for his face. So the girls was laughing because they saw, I was sitting next to one of my daughters. She was like, why is there a clown calling you? Right? So I said, because that dude is a clown, right? So we just left it at that. And I just let him know, look, don't contact me no more because I don't like you. I'm not your friend. Don't contact me no more. Just don't. Okay. He was like, well, awesome. Thank you. All right, whatever. Holiday. So Tuesday, another ex reached out. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's going? Like, why are you reaching out to me? What's going on? I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I'm chilling, y'all. I don't talk to nobody. All right, okay. All right, okay. I just want to see if you and the girls is okay. You don't care about my kids. Get out my face. See, that's one of them myths. They try to make it seem like they care about your kid. You don't care about my kids. Okay? I never wanted you to be a father to my children. It ain't that type of rodeo. But they figure, if I ask about the kids, she gonna open up or what have you. Listen, I used to be a love doctor. I know all the tricks from here to Kingston. You know what I'm saying? So get out my face. Get out my face. Okay, so he already know. That ain't gonna work. All right, so yesterday, this is Thursday, because today Friday, y'all. Achiever. So yesterday, this boy sent me some message, right? So I'm sitting on the couch, chilling, because I'm chilling, y'all. And I don't even know what was on. I think probably, knowing me, it was Busy Signal. And he was doing one of his live events. First of all, Busy Signal live. Girl, come my way, right? Any time of day. Anyway. Child, I'm up here typing because y'all know I'm in school. And I'm listening to Busy Signal one more night. I'm like, ow. I'm doing my thing, y'all. I'm doing my thing because that's my music, okay? So, it's area code. I'm like, I don't know nobody with that area code, but I thought it was from South Carolina. And I have a cousin and a good friend in South Carolina. They live in the same town. I thought it was their area code. And I was like, look, something might have jumped off. Let me find out who this is, because I don't know if I got to get in the car and go someplace or not. Once I'm your friend, my cousin, I got to jump in the car. Okay. And I don't know. You get that nervous feeling, that little twitch in your stomach. Oh shoot, I just remember I gotta send something to my cousin. But you know how you get that little nervous feeling, that twitch in your stomach? I was like, oh shoot, I hope ain't nothing, pop off or something, we all we got, in this little area down here. So I put a question mark because I looked and I saw RCS message, and I said, well, I don't know if that's some spam, but I said, let me look up RCS message and see what that is. That's when you have a an Android phone. So I was like, I put a question mark on it, like, in other words, like, who this, who is this? So they was like, what's your question? Okay, all right, you about to get cursed all the way out. Like, see, I don't curse on the podcast and on platforms and stuff like that, but in real life, oh, Kay gonna give it to you, okay? So they was like, oh, you used to call me Red Pill, and I was like, Red Pill? I ain't never called nobody Red Pill. I'm thinking about Blue Pill, Red Pill, you know, the twins, and I'm like, nah, I ain't never called nobody Red Pill. Like, what you talking about? Then I thought about it. Oh no, you red leather. Oh, okay. You Rick James out this piece. Okay. Because when I don't have respect for you and I don't like you no more, I will give you a nickname. You seen Clown had a name. The other ex, he don't really have a name. But this one was Red Leather. Like towards the end of me conversating with him, all I did was call him Red Leather. Oh, you Rick James, ho, right? you Rick James out here, right? So I was like, okay, so what is it? He was like, oh, so do you still live in North Carolina? Why do you want to know where I live? I was like, it's not your business. Well, how can I help you? Like, what's going on? Oh, I was just checking up on you and the girls. You don't love my kids. See, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? No, no. I was like, no, we're not going to even discuss that. How you doing? So they was like, I'm doing okay. Okay, so what is it that you want? Like, what do you want? Now, mind you, yesterday, I'm forgetting that it's Valentine's Day. But I'm like, yo, so what you want? Like, what's up? What's up, shorty? What you want? Oh, I was just hoping, listen to this, that it would be a possibility that we could start things over. I haven't spoken to this person in, I'm thinking since 2001. I think 2001, maybe the early parts of 22. That's how long it's been since I spoke to this person. So this person woke up out of a dream and said, I'm going to call Kina, right? The K Boogie. I'm going to call her or message her and see if we could restart something from 4 years ago. What is going on? Or even 2 years ago. Where is the thinking? The first ex that called, it was about 2 or 3 years for him too. What is going on? The second ex, it was longer than that. So I don't know what is going on. Remember, it's the clown, it's the ex with no name, and this red leather. You see what I'm saying? So what do you want? What is it? So at this point, I'm getting fed up because I'm speaking to too many people from the past, right? I'm just aggravated at this point. You messing up my show. I'm sitting here doing my homework. I'm chilling. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm just minding my business. So I had to just hone into this one. You know what I'm saying? I had to hone into the brother, and I was like, yo, do you remember how cheap you was? So Akina don't like cheap men. I'm going to tell you, I'm not dealing with no cheap men. I'm never going to deal with a cheap man. Never, ever, ever, ever. It's not going to happen, right? I'm not going to deal with a cheap man. I dealt with two cheap men. One was, I was young, so I didn't understand what was supposed to go down, and so my mother was like, I know you love him, but he cheat. Yo, like stuff ain't going right. Rowdy, she didn't even care how she came out with what she said. So, and this one, in between that, honestly, ladies, I've always had dudes that was pretty normal when it comes to things. Birthday gifts. I don't need you to pay all my bills. But listen, if I'm in a bind, if you see something, I expect you to step up. If you don't step up, then I'm going to just go about my business, right? Listen, it's just what it is. I'm old school with this one, right? I'm old school. When I was with the girl's father, we did not do 50-50. He made way more money than me. So how am I do 50-50? There was no 50-50. And for about 3-4 years, I didn't work because they were little. So I had to stay home and take care of them. It would have cost us more in childcare anyway. So that whole, you're not gonna buy me a birthday gift, a Christmas gift, nothing. It was real wild to me. I didn't understand though. Part of the reason why I continue conversation with him is because it was during the pandemic and we was home. So just talking on the phone, I would talk to him, I would talk to a few other people, just talking on the phone. But what I didn't know is that, but we just talking on the phone. We met up 3 times in total. We're just basically on the phone because I didn't see where this was going to go. I didn't want to see him in person because he tried to see me in person. I didn't want to see him in person because I was like, this is not going to go anywhere. He just want to sit in my good presence. No, no, not at all. We're not going to do that. He never wanted to go out. Like, he never like, okay, you know what? I'll be in town. Let's go out. Let's go, because we were talking when the pandemic was loosening up a little bit, right? He just didn't. But he found a way to always go someplace, and he would tell me about it. And he would find a way to always give people things and always send money to his sister, to his daughter. He always talked about how he helped all the females out in his family and all this stuff. And I'm like, wow, okay, all right. My whole business closed, and we know each other, and you don't even think, okay, maybe she would like something nice. She's been through a lot. So I don't see where this is going to go. So one day, he popped up in my town with his business partner. And he called me. And he was like, oh, I see this restaurant on the corner. Are you near that restaurant? I was like, 3 minutes away. He was like, oh, I see this other, the supermarket. Are you sure? Like, you right here. You near everything, right? And I was like, yeah, I sure am. So he was like, oh, we're going to Applebee's to eat. Okay. All right. Big up to Applebee's. Shout out to Applebee's. And I said, oh, okay, that's nice. Y'all enjoy your food. So he was like, you coming? Who you talking to? First of all, I don't have no respect for you, right? So he was like, but are you coming? Now, mind you, his business partner is right next to him. Right next to him, listening to the conversation. So I was like, say that one more time. He was like, are you coming? I was like, is that an invite? Yeah, I'm asking you if you coming. That's what he said. So I yelled out as loud as I could because I knew that business partner was next to him. No! Just like that, y'all. And I wish I could be more dramatical, but I don't want to yell. But I yelled that out as loud as I could possibly yell it out. No. He was like, you not coming? No. It's 3 minutes away and I'm still not coming. No. No, 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 no. That's not how you invite somebody out to eat. When have we gone out to eat? One time, years ago. And you really think inviting me to Applebee's is a flex? Boy, get out my face. Like, what you think? He was like, your problem is you act too much like a man. Like, I told you I'm 65% dude. I already told you. And I know that men know what to do when it comes to women. They know how to invite them places. They know how to engage with women. Men are very intelligent, especially a good man. He know how to plan stuff out. He know how. Ooh, I love me a good man. But this thing, child, listen. So this is the thing that had the audacity to try to reach out to me on try to reach out to me the day before Valentine's Day. So I basically, did my whole spew of things. Nope, it's not gonna happen. Oh, and what made me finally stop talking to him was, I told you, no trips, no dinner, no nothing, no Christmas gift, no nothing. And he's like, oh, my friend is getting married in Detroit and I'm going to Detroit to the wedding. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. Now, what was going on is this guy probably had a woman, right? Because I'd never been to his house. I was never invited to his house, right? And that's why when he would try to come to my house, I'd be like, you're not coming to my house. I don't know where you live. No, that's not how it works. You lucky you got here when you did. No, you don't come to my house and I don't know where you live. That's not how it works. So he probably went to Detroit with his woman. And yeah, I think he lived with somebody. I really, really do. So I was like, you going to Detroit with your woman? Ain't nobody got time for this. Nobody got time for this. I really don't have time for this. So when he was in Detroit, he tried to sneak and call me. Like, you know how you could tell when somebody's sneaking away to call somebody? And I just looked at the phone. I was like, I'm not answering that call. He tried to call me during the time where I would be working, because at the time I was working from home. Uh-uh. No, no, I'm not picking up that phone. I'm not going to pick up that phone. I'm not going to do it. No, you trying to sneak to call somebody. No, we're not doing this. So he called me when he came back from Detroit. He called that one time. I didn't pick up the phone. And then he called me when he came back from Detroit. And I had to think about this. I was like, Hina, this is toxic, right? The pandemic is over. If you want to meet somebody good, like you could hit, you know what I'm saying? You could go out and date if that's what you want to do, right? I just was chilling though. So he was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, hey, what's up? You know, I'm being my very normal self. We had a conversation, and then his business partner came, and I guess they had something to discuss. And he was like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna call you back tomorrow. I said, no, 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 no. No, this is the last time we gonna have a conversation. I'm not wasting my time talking to you no more. He was like, what? But and I was like, I'm not talking to you. I have nothing to say to you anymore. Do you understand that? There's nothing I'm gonna say to you anymore. Right? I was like, cause you red leather, you too hot. You red leather. You see what I'm saying? Nah, you ain't messing around giving me no disease or nothing like that. Cause you're hot. You're a hot boy. You crazy. So he was, you know, I guess all up in his feelings. I don't know, because I said I'm not gonna talk to you. And we exchanged a few text messages after with me like calling him all sorts of names. You cheap, you this, you that, and that was it. So here we go. Fast forward all these years later, he talking about he was wrong and he was hoping to start something again with me. Why? Like, what do I do to deserve this? Now, mind you, he used to try to play mind games because they think single mothers want to be married. They think that we want fathers. They think all of that. And I'm not saying that we don't want that. Some women do really, really want it. I'm not there. I'm just not there. That's not something I fit into at the moment, right? I'm just not there. I haven't been there, right? And I was talking with one of my good girlfriends, and she said, I never heard you say you want to be married. I said, no, I did not. I've been in long-term relationships and stuff for a long time. Like, I'm glad to be free. Like, no, I don't want to be. I don't want to be in anything right now. I just want to chill, right? So he would try to say, oh, you know, will you marry me? All this stuff. Like, how you going to give me a proposal without a ring? Y'all know I had like 8 proposals without rings. So y'all playing mind games because y'all put me in that category. Oh, she's that single mother. She's looking for somebody to save her. All this stuff. Meanwhile, I'm running a business. My girls are graduating from college. I'm doing all of this stuff. Okay, no. Just be a real person. Be a good person, and we see where it can go. That's how life is, right? Be a real person. Be a good person. So long story short, I just had to let old boy know, you cheap. You didn't buy a gift. Like, are you serious? You ain't sent a cash app or nothing, and you really think somebody should try to be with you? What would they be with? Oh my God. Oh, but I've changed. Go with Ja. Ja bless. Go over there. Like, nobody got time for you. Nobody got time for you. And then I proceeded to just start calling him all sorts of names. He was like, well, you negative. You're negative. So that's why, you know, I'll stay over here by myself in peace, right? And that was the end of the conversation. But I just wanted to give y'all the backstory, right? This was not a great nothing. It just wasn't a great anything. But, you know, it was during the pandemic. It was a nice person to talk to, but don't expect anything outside of a talking relationship. We just gonna talk on the phone. That's it. We just telephone, you know. What's up? Hotline bling, I guess. I don't know. But that's just how it happened. And then it hit me. Wait a minute. Look, I told the long story to get to this. It hit me, yo. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. It's Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is Friday on the weekend, right? And I know some people might not agree with me, but listen. There's a lot of crusty, crabby dudes out there, right? It is, for real. and they like to play games, and they like to play games, and they like to play games, and they just be stuck in this cycle of playing games no matter how old they are, because this wasn't no young man, right? And I was like, I used to be like, you too old to be so stupid. Like, you're too old. You're older than me. You're too old, right? Because he wasn't young, right? I don't date young guys. So he is one of those crabs, or probably was a player back in his day. Well, he was, had different women. Remember, women did a big paradigm shift where, as to one time, they were taught you have to have a man, you have to have a man, you have to have this. And now they're being taught you got to be the right one. Okay, stay single till you find the right one. So the narratives have changed, the language have changed, everything has changed. It's not how it used to be. So it's harder for them to find someone who is going to go with the okie doke. Now, there's going to be some girls who's going to go with the okie doke. Big up to the girls who go with the okie doke. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just what they do. But you see, the masses have changed. When I was a love doctor and I used to talk to women about, are you serious? Like, why would you go on a date and you paying 50, half for the dinner? Like, in my conversations was crazy, and I got tired of it. Shout out to Sprinkle Sprinkle, who did not get tired of it, right? But I got tired of it. I was like, now you're gonna come back complaining about the same thing, and you know you should have been doing. Oh my God, you played yourself. You buying the Chinese food, he paying for the movie. Like, what are we doing? It's not a date, okay? You went out with a friend. So the paradigm has shifted. The women have shifted. Everything has changed. So it's harder for these, broken down dudes to find somebody who's going to accept their stories and their situations and their soliloquies and all that good stuff. So they're lonely because they're not changing. They're lonely because they haven't changed. If he had changed, he wouldn't be lonely, right? Before Valentine's Day. Now, along with those decrepit, crusty, crabby dudes, you're going to have a good dude. You're going to have some good dudes in there who really, really love their girl, who love their children. They coming home, they got the flowers for her. They got the flowers for their daughters. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have those dudes who love their families. My stepfather was one of those dudes. He was one of those dudes. He would come in, he would always give us chocolate. He would always give her stuff. He would always, like, Valentine's Day was everybody's day in my house, right? It was the way he showed everybody love. And you're gonna have those guys who are talking about what they getting for their girls, where they going, all this stuff. Yeah, they real good dudes is out there. Love is out there. It's just people, they're on the internet. They want you to think it don't exist. But oh yeah, there's some good love out there. There's some good people waiting for some good other people to be with. This is why I encourage the ladies to date. Your person is out there. You just got to get to that person, because the predators is coming. they coming. So these broke down, decrepit so-and-sos are sitting next to good dudes who telling their stories. Oh yeah, I got this Airbnb. Me and my girl, we gonna do this. I got this going on. I got that going on. Her mother gonna keep the kids. We going. Listen, it's going down this weekend. You hear me? Okay. Some of y'all got it going on this weekend too. That's what I'm talking about. It's going down this weekend. So the crusties are stuck by themselves. Listen, y'all gotta hear your auntie. I know what I'm talking about. These people is by themselves, and they ain't got no stories. They don't got nothing to say to their homies and to the guys that they're around that's real dudes that's talking about what they doing. I know I'm gonna say it again, because I love the divine masculine. Y'all hear me? Ooh, I love them. It's easy for us to think there's no good dudes out there because we see in these crusties too much. Okay, but there's some real good men out there. Okay, I was happy to be raised by one. It's some real good dudes out there. I've met real good dudes. I'm not saying we always compatible, But I have met really, really good guys out there. So these crusty, decrepit things is out here looking stupid right now because they ain't got no stories to tell. Because it's all about the story, right? It's all about the conversation. You ain't got nothing you can say. Nothing. Nothing you can say. So these are the ones who have the memes talking about, oh, she gonna dress up in the same in the something and it's the same person or whatever. Those are the people who don't love their women who say stuff like that in the memes. You know how they do. Oh, why should we go here if we got a bedroom home? Those are the same people, but that they don't got nobody who be popping all that junk, or they don't want the person they with. Okay. But the ones who really are into their women, they're into their homes, they're into their family. Listen, listen, listen. It's going down. And they talking that talk. They at work. Lord, my light went off. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to have to move us over here because my light is doing its thing. Y'all, I was comfortable too. I got to get uncomfortable now. Your auntie got to stand up. Okay. That's still good though, right, y'all? That's still good. All right. I'm going to close out anyway. But these are the people who can't go around the good dudes with no story. They sitting around talking about Mr. Lonely. Okay. And it's not about you. It's about the story. It's about the conversation. It's about being up on what else is going on out there. It ain't about you. It's about what else is going on out there. You're left out, aren't you? You're feeling kind of by yourself. That's what's going on. If you think, I think for 1 second that I wasn't number 18, I'm gonna move y'all over here, a number 19 on that call list, think again. Ain't nothing special about me. And I mean it. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this light over here. All right, okay, I'm back. But ain't nothing special about me, and I know it. I'm number 18 or 19 on that call list. Okay, you trying to get somebody. Because if you call me, I know you desperate. And I'm going to tell you why. Because my mouth is so horrible, right? I'm never going to be submissive. I'm never going with the flow. And you're going to get your feelings hurt dealing with me, pretty much. And it just is what it is, right? So you went down your little call list, all 3 of them. And I'm what they could come up with, honey. They trust me. They have gone on to call other people. God bless them. Go with Ja, right? But I'm not special and I'm difficult. I'm not easy to deal with. I never told you I was easy to deal with. I'll never be easy to deal with, right? But now to somebody who don't understand the science, they not doing the math, they gonna think, oh, they want me. No, baby. It's Valentine's Day. They lonely. They don't have a conversation, right? They can't talk to their friends. They cannot talk to their friends. They can't get into the whole barbershop conversation or whatever they do when it comes to what you did this weekend, what y'all doing this weekend. So you going through your phone to get your feelings hurt. Calling from other phones, okay, to get your feelings hurt. So don't y'all fall into it. Don't believe the hype now, but believe. And your auntie is telling you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. There's some good, divine men out there. Good men who love their families. They just not on social media. They might not be in your town. You probably got to go to a new town, okay? You got to go new town, cross town, over town, okay? And they out there. But those crusty, decrepit things are out there as well. Okay, so you gotta beware. You have to beware. And I'm sorry, y'all, if this story went like really long. Like that glare is killing me, y'all. I'm sorry if the story. All right, what y'all think? I'm sorry if the story went like too long, but It's my story. Y'all know I could be long-winded, especially if you hear from the podcast. You know, Auntie could be really, really long-winded, right? Okay, but I want you to have a blessed Valentine's Day. I am gonna do a podcast. You might hear the same story repeated, but you know I'm a little more loose over there on the podcast, and I want to wish y'all a beautiful weekend. Thank you for buying the chocolates for our baby and the candies and making the baskets and doing all the good things that you do for our babies, okay? All right. So that's your auntie story. I'm out. Know that your auntie loves you, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.
This might be all that I know. Think it's okay. I've got a long way to grow. At my own pace. Go the long way. No one taught me how to walk, but I figured it out fine.